Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Meaning, when an attempt fails and it's time to start all over. Example. Our first prototype failed, so it's back to the drawing board to improve it. Bad apple. Bad apple. Meaning, troublemaker or undesirable person in a group. Example. He was the bad apple in the team, always causing trouble. Ball is in your court. Ball is in your court. Meaning, it is up to you to make the next decision or take the next step. Example. The manager has made his decision, now the ball is in your court to respond. Barking up the wrong tree. Barking up the wrong tree. Meaning, looking in the wrong place, accusing the wrong person. Example. If you think I was the one who took the files, you're barking up the wrong tree. Be glad to see the back of. Be glad to see the back of. Meaning, be happy when a person leaves. Example. She was finally gone, and I was glad to see the back of her. Beat around the bush. Beat around the bush. Meaning, avoiding the main topic, not speaking directly about the issue. Example. Stop beating around the bush and tell me exactly what happened. Beat the clock. Beat the clock. Meaning, do something quickly before it's too late. Example. We need to beat the clock and finish the project before the deadline. Be in one's bonnet. Be in one's bonnet. Meaning, carrying an idea that's constantly in your thoughts. Example. He has a bee in his bonnet about changing the company's logo. Behind the times. Behind the times. Meaning, being old-fashioned. Example. Their technology is so outdated, they're really behind the times. Bells and whistles. Bells and whistles. Meaning, lots of desirable features. Example. This new smartphone comes with all the bells and whistles, facial recognition, wireless charging, and more. Best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. Meaning, enjoying the advantage of two things simultaneously. Example. Working from home gives me the best of both worlds, flexibility and no commute. Best thing since sliced bread. Best thing since sliced bread. Meaning, a good invention or innovation, a good idea or plan. Example. That new software is the best thing since sliced bread, it makes everything easier. Better late than never. Better late than never. Meaning, it's better to do something late than not at all. Example. I know I'm late, but better late than never, right? Bide one's time. Bide one's time. Meaning, waiting for further developments before taking action or making decisions. Example. He decided to bide his time and wait for a better opportunity to speak. Big cheese. Big cheese. Meaning, an influential person. Example. She's the big cheese at the marketing department. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Meaning, better to be satisfied with what you have than risk losing it by trying to get something better. Example. Don't gamble with your job, remember, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Bite off more than you can chew. Bite off more than you can chew. Meaning, to take on a task that is way too big. Example. He tried to organize the event by himself, but ended up biting off more than he could chew. Black and blue. Black and blue. Meaning, badly bruised. Example. After the accident, he was left black and blue. Black and white. Black and white. Meaning, take everything into consideration and oversimplify, judge everything as good or bad. Example. Don't think of everything in black and white, life is more complicated than that. Black as night. Black as night. Meaning, very dark and hard to see. Example, the sky was black as night with no stars visible. Black eye. Black eye. Meaning, bruise around the eye. Example, he got into a fight and ended up with a black eye. Black market. Black market. Meaning, where goods are illegally bought and sold for profit. Example, they were caught selling electronics on the black market. Blackout. Blackout. Meaning, darken by turning off or dimming the lights, lose consciousness. Example, the lights suddenly black out during the storm. Black sheep. Black sheep. Meaning, undesirable member of a group. Example, he's the black sheep of the family, always causing trouble. Blackball. Blackball. Meaning, exclude or ostracize someone socially, reject someone. Example, after the scandal, the company decided to blackball him from any further projects. Blacklist. Blacklist. Meaning, exclude someone. Example, his name was added to the blacklist, so he can't apply for jobs here anymore. Blackmail. Blackmail. Meaning, extort or take money from someone by threatening to use their secrets against them. Example, the businessman was arrested for trying to blackmail his competitor. Blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise. Meaning, something good that isn't recognized as such at first. Example, losing that job was a blessing in disguise, it pushed me to start my own business. Blind date. Blind date. Meaning, prearranged social interaction between people who have never met. Example, they met for the first time on a blind date organized by their friends. Blood red. Blood red. Meaning, description of something with a deep red color. Example, the roses were blood red, symbolizing deep love. Blood, sweat and tears. Blood, sweat and tears. Meaning, something that requires a lot of effort and hard work. Example, building his own business took blood, sweat, and tears. Blow a fuse. Blow a fuse. Meaning, suddenly get very angry, perhaps over something unexpected. Example, she blew a fuse when she found out someone had stolen her lunch. Blow up in the face. Blow up in the face. Meaning, a plan or project that suddenly fails. Example, their new product launch blew up in their face when they received negative reviews. Blue blood. Blue blood. Meaning, from a noble, aristocratic, or wealthy family. Example, he comes from a blue blood family, with generations of politicians. Blue collar. Blue collar. Meaning, working in a manual labor job. Example, he works a blue-collar job in construction to support his family. Blue in the face. Blue in the face. Meaning, try hard to win an agreement but usually unsuccessful. Example, he argued blue in the face, but they still refused to approve the proposal. Blue ribbon. Blue ribbon. Meaning, superior quality or distinction, the best of a group. Example, she won the blue ribbon for her exceptional performance in the science fair. Bolt from the blue. Bolt from the blue. Meaning, unexpected bad news. Example, the news of his sudden resignation came as a bolt from the blue. Bookworm. Bookworm. Meaning, someone who reads a lot. Example, she's a total bookworm, she's always buried in a novel. Born with a silver spoon in one's mouth. Born with a silver spoon in one's mouth. Meaning, born into a rich and affluent family. Example: he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth and never had to work a day in his life. Bottom falls out. Bottom falls out. Meaning, a plan or project that fails. Example: the stock market crashed and the bottom fell out of his investment. Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Meaning, develop or think of new ideas. Example: let's brainstorm some ideas for the new marketing campaign. Breadwinner. Breadwinner. Meaning, person that is the primary source of income for a family. Example: he works 2 jobs to be the breadwinner for his family. Bring home the bacon. Bring home the bacon. Meaning, earn a living. Example: she works hard every day to bring home the bacon for her children. Broken watch is right twice a day. Broken watch is right twice a day. Meaning, when something is lucky or successful but undeserving. Example: the decision to hire him was like a broken watch, is right twice a day situation. It worked out, but it was unexpected. Buckle down. Buckle down. Meaning, work hard with determination and full attention. Example: it's time to buckle down and finish this project before the deadline. Bun in the oven. Bun in the oven. Meaning, pregnant. Example: she announced she had a bun in the oven during their family gathering. Burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil. Meaning, to work late into the night, alluding to the time before electric lighting. Example: she had to burn the midnight oil to finish the report by morning. Butter up. Butter up. Meaning, flatter someone, usually because you want something from them. Example: he tried to butter her up before asking for a favor. By degrees. By degrees. Meaning, something happens or develops gradually or little by little. Example: the company grew by degrees, starting as a small startup and becoming a global brand. By the skin of your teeth. By the skin of your teeth. Meaning, only just succeed. Example: he passed the exam by the skin of his teeth, but at least he made it.